Hey Hot Messes, Jess here, and I am bringing you guys a back to school haul for 4 children in elementary school on a budget. There's 4 things, guys, that I think is really important to remember, and it's kind of my checklist to go off of, and I'm going to share these things with you. So the first thing that I believe is to obviously get a list of the things that your child will need or that the teachers give out, or you see them in some of the stores, like in Walmart's. They'll put the little list, like local list, right in the front of the store. I believe the ones in the store are a lot better than the actual ones that the schools give out because there's less on that. And there's less of the kind of fillers, or it's what I like to call them, that the teachers kind of put in to the list when they give you the list. But I went to my children's school and I got their list, and it looks like this right here. And it has it on the back, and it just breaks down for each school grade what they will need. Now, there are some things about these lists that I'll talk about later that I really just don't like, and how I kind of break it off from that, but that's just the first step that you need to do. The second step is to check all last year's gear. Mainly, these are things like lunch boxes, backpacks, stuff like that. If it's something that looks still fairly good, if it's something that can be clean, like a lunchbox can or backpack can be thrown into the washer, and it looks fine, there's no rips or holes or tears or anything like that, then definitely just reuse it, because there's no point in buying another one just because it's a new school year. It's only been 2 months since they've been out of school. Everything should be fine. And if you're really adamant on your children taking care of the stuff throughout the school year, then it should remain okay. One of the things that we do is we make sure the children hang up their backpacks on their little backpack hooks, and that's it for the day. They're not being thrown around, they're not being tossed. It's something that we really try to remind them to do. As soon as you get in the door, let's hang up those backpacks. So the next thing, the third thing, would be make a second list of the things you believe are actually needed. Now, this goes off of that whole thing about the list that I was talking about. Gone are the days back when we were in school and, you know, they give you a list and it's like notebook, pencils, backpack, paper, you're good. You know, no more are those days. Now the lists are filled with all kinds of things, from Kleenex to a whole pack of like 8 paper towel rolls. I mean, just a lot of those fillers. And not that I don't believe in helping supply the school with that, but when you are going back to school and you have multiple children, like I do, it's hard to get all that for every single teacher. So I believe either getting some of those things and breaking it down, or kind of getting those things later on. Now, a lot of teachers, they will later on in the middle of the year, when they're running out of that stuff, send home notes saying, hey, the classroom is short on this and this and this. Do you mind helping out? You know, and parents, they're usually good about sending in stuff later on. Right now in the beginning of the school year, a lot of parents, I saw it when we went to open house, are bringing in those big bulk items. So they are plentiful in the beginning of the year. And if you can do it, that's great. That's awesome. But for families who are on a budget like us, or have multiple children, there's just no way that we can go out there and just spend a couple $100s per kid for even just these extra items that go into the schools. And I know there's probably teachers out there that are like, but we really need the stuff. No, I get it, but there's so many bringing it in that it'll be okay if you don't, because like I said, if a teacher just sends home a note, usually around the middle of the school year, saying, hey, we're kind of running low on this stuff, it's easier to get it then than it is when you're already spending so much money with back to school clothes, back to school supplies, new shoes, haircuts, all that kind of thing. So I say just wait on those big items until it's needed. If it's even like a couple weeks in and you rather just give the stuff then, I would do it too, because it's just, it doesn't make sense when you're on a budget and you have a lot of children to buy all those big extra things right then. So then the fourth thing I believe in is to shop for the deals and not the brand. So this is a big one when it comes to like Crayola and Crazy Art. That's like the biggest thing that I can compare it to. Crayola and Crazy Art, they're both like crayon and markers and like the art supplies, and a lot of parents will buy the Crayola over like the Crazy Art just because the shopping list that the teachers gave will literally say Crayola, or it'll say a certain brand pencil. I know that was big on our list, and I'm like, that's ridiculous. Those cost like $6 more than this pack right here. No way. I'm not gonna shop for the brands, and never have I ever had a teacher, you know, complain about that or come to me and be like, hey, you didn't get the brand pencils I didn't want. Like, I'm not gonna do that. It's a number 2 pencil. It has an eraser, it has a lead, it works. Like, it doesn't need to be this certain brand. And it's the same thing with like the crayons and the markers and stuff. So you do not shop by brand, shop for what you can afford. And so that just brings me to what I got. And we spent, I believe it was right under $90 for 4 kids in elementary school to start the school year off right. And I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what we got. And the first thing we did was get the list. The second thing we did was look at what we already had and what we could still use. And luckily the 3 older ones, their backpacks still fine. In the move, we somehow lost lunch boxes, so we had to get 3 new ones, but we still had 1. I don't know how that happened, but it was still good. So we had to buy 3 new lunch boxes, unfortunately. And then we looked at shoes and stuff like that, but this isn't getting into a clothes haul. We'll do a separate video for this. This is actually the school supplies. Then the next thing that we did was modify that list that the teachers gave to us and really put down what we believe that the children need. We went through the list and we really like went through it. And you can look at the list and be able to tell when they're asking for a bunch of one certain thing, like big pink erasers is one of them. You know that it's about to go to all the class, and not that that's wrong or not, but I like to put in what my child is gonna need. So say I'll put in 2 pink erasers instead of a couple packs of them. I know that I'm providing for my child and that my children will have what they need on their first day of school. And like I said, if it comes to it and the teachers send home letters a couple months later, then yeah, it's a whole lot easier to help it out at that point. And then the 4th thing I did was make sure not to shop for brands. And so here we go, guys. This is what we got for the 4 kids, all in elementary school, to get them started off for the year. Now, the first thing, and I think a lot of elementary schools are asking for this, at least Caden's in the 4th grade now, but they've been asking this since pre-K, are the 4 pairs of headphones or earbuds. Now, I went to Walmart and I looked for the ones that go on the head, but they didn't have those anymore. But those are like $1. But I found these instead, and these are the little earphones. They go in your ears, and these are $1. I needed them for all of my children, so I got 4 of them. That right there is just $4. So you don't need to get anything fancy for them. It's not like they're like gonna be looked at or judged if they don't have like these big crazy earphones. The doctors, well, the teachers rather them not have that because it's distracting. So something very simple, very easy like this, just to be on the computer while they're doing their little activities, is perfect. This I was super proud of. I thought this would be the most expensive thing that I had to buy because it's Blakelin's first year, and she's going she's going to kindergarten for the first time, and so of course she wants something cute. And I'm not really big on my kids picking out backpacks with a bunch of cartoon characters or anything on that, because the more you get into like the mainstream stuff, the more expensive it is. So I always take them to this little section where they still have cute backpacks in Walmart, but it's not like the crazy backpacks, you know, that like cost 20 bucks per backpack or whatnot. But I found this one, and believe it or not, guys, it's the perfect size for a little kindergartner, and she loved all the kitties on it because, you know, our house is becoming full of cats now. But believe it or not, guys, this was actually only $247. That's upside down. $247. That's it for this little backpack, and it's perfect for a kindergartner. It's not like they put a lot in here anyways, and so I was super stoked about that. Next thing that we had to get was the 3 lunch boxes. Now, I believe this is probably the most expensive thing altogether, since there were 3 of them, that I had to get. These were $6.67 each. I literally went through Walmart with my list that I had and wrote down everything exactly what it cost in the store. So this was $6.67 each, and they're all the same kind. It's by Arctic Zone. So they have the insulation on the inside, the extra pocket down here where you can either put an ice pack or utensils, and then the little side pocket right here, and it fits everything. It has everything that you need. They can fit a lot of stuff in here. I've really gone with them for a while now, and they've always proven to hold up really, really well. Unfortunately, I did lose it, like I said, but you can also put more ice packs down here, snacks, or you can actually keep like their main dish, like the sandwiches or whatnot, down here too. So there's a lot of room, and that's really good for my kids because they like to eat a lot. But yeah, I really like the Arctic Zone ones because they've just held up the most. This is the most expensive thing that I got. I did see other ones for 97 cents and stuff, but it looked like it would start leaking very easily. So my first grader's class requires for her to have a water bottle in there because it isn't a portable, and it does get hot outside. So they were like, make sure they bring a water bottle. And this one is obviously reusable instead of giving her a plastic water bottle every single day. I feel like that's more distracting. Plus I can put ice in this to keep it cool all day. And this is the Bubba 16-ounce Flow Refresh. And it's super cute. She picked the blue one. They had like a pink and purple one. But this right here was $11.37. I know that's crazy. I didn't mean to spend that much on this at all. We did pick out a 97-cent cheaper one, but we decided to go with this one just because we could get the ice cubes in there, and it's more like a thermostat, so it can keep everything a lot cooler or whatnot. So we know that she has nice, cool, fresh water, and it easy to open, but then it locks down. So that's really, really good. And the next things, we got 2 packs of sandwich bags, and they were $1.98 each. And those are just these. Now this goes to the brand thing. I always get the Great Value slider zipper ones instead of the like Ziploc ones because they're like $1 or so cheaper than Ziploc, but it's the same thing. I got one in quart and I got one in gallon. This is for not only their lunch boxes, but the teachers did request these for some of their like supplies that they're gonna have in class. So I went ahead and got those, and like I said, those are $1.98 a piece. This is for Blakeland. Now the teacher did ask for this brand specifically. She's going to kindergarten, so it's the bigger, fatter pencil so they can learn how to write, you know, learn how to grip it. It's the only one that I know that makes this type of pencil, and she asked for a pack of 4, and I found it at Office Max, and they were $3.69. So this was $3.69 right here. It comes with a little sharpener, and it's this brand right here. Now all of the teachers were asking for this brand in the number 2 pencils. No, I'm not going to do that, not at all. A pack of 12 I saw of just the regular brand pencils like this were almost $7 at Office Max, and that was just crazy. I couldn't find number 2 pencils anywhere at Walmart, so I had to go to Office Max, and to me that was just crazy. So I got this pack right here for the rest of the kiddos because the teachers were asking for pencils in all of their classes. So this comes with actually 72 pencils. It has 3 packs of 12, and I'm just gonna split it up between the 3 kids, you know. 2 packs will go to Caden's classroom, then Charlie's classroom, and then Ella Noah's classroom. And this right here, I believe was, oh, where did it go? I just lost my spot, guys. Oh, this was $4 at Office Max for that many pencils versus for just a regular 12 pack. So that would just be one of these little packs right here for almost $7 of the other brand. That's crazy. That's ridiculous. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not. I don't shop by brands. I shop by what's gonna work on our budget. So I recommend everyone do that. The next thing was the 1 box of 16 count crayons. This, I believe, is for Blakelin's class, so we got her the little Crayola. Why did I get Crayola after I gave you that big speech? They were out of, guys, I went shopping last minute. They were out of the Crazy Art brand, and this right here cost me $127 just for these 16 crowns by Crayola. So the next thing I needed was 2 packs of large erasers, and these were $184 each, and I got these. Again, it is not the brand that was requested, but they are cheaper than the ones that were. And I got 2 packs right here, and I get to split them between the classrooms that they need to go to, so that'll work right there. Yeah, these were like $3.84 in the store, and at first these were the only ones that I could find, right? These were the only ones. And then I go down another aisle like 10 minutes later looking for something else, and I find these. It comes with 2 in a pack. This right here is a blunt tip. It says right there, and this one was 97 cents just for one of them. So you get 2 scissors for 97 cents versus 1 pair of scissors for 3 something. That's crazy. Why do I have these? Because they snuck them back in the cart. That's why. They will still come in use. I will still keep them home because my kids, they of course have homework and stuff like that, and they need scissors for the house for their homework. It was a big complaint of Ellie's, and she always lost the scissors. So that's what these will be used for. But I'm upset, like, because I was so proud of myself for finding a pack of 2 for 97 cents. Again, guys, don't shop for brands. Don't do that, because then you end up paying $3 more, and that's just crazy. That's ridiculous. And I got 4 scissors for like almost the price of just 1. Like, that's crazy. These were $1.67 each, and these guys are just these normal 1-inch binders like this. Got them from Walmart. Most of everything is from Walmart except for the pencils. I got those from Office Max. Everything else is Walmart. This is the 1-inch, and it's clear. They specifically asked for that because I'm sure they're gonna like put something up here, you know. But I needed one for the 3rd grader and the 4th grader. So it's 4 packs of wide rolled paper, and these were 82 cents each. Again, this is a brand thing. You'll find like different brands of like filtered, unfiltered, and all this kind of stuff, or was recycled, which is great, fantastic, but way more expensive. This is 82 cents. 82 cents, and I got 4 of them. And these I got for 50 cents. I buy these for my kids all the time. If you've been watching me for a while, you know that. But these are 50 cents each, so I got 5 of them. That's pretty cheap. That's why I buy these for my kids. They like to make stories and have all these little notebooks and stuff. So they had these at home, but I got them more for school, and I almost didn't find these ones. I saw ones that were like $1.97. I'm like, what the heck? Where are the books that I usually get? And I found them way in the back over near electronics. I don't know what they were doing there, but that's where they were. And I was so happy that I found them. Then I got 4 pocket folders, and they were 37 cents each. And I got 2 red ones and then 2 blue ones. And since it's elementary school, they didn't need the prongs, but the prong ones were the same price as these. But these are just basic. They're Pen Plus Gear, which a lot of the other off brands are. They're just cheaper than like the Mead or the Scholastic. A pack of highlighters, and I got these for both packs together. I got them for $2.24. So I got all of these. I didn't go with the usual brand, which would have been more expensive. Again, this is the Pen and Gear brand, and it's the off brand compared to the other ones, and they work just as fine, just as well, and I can send them right off with the older two. Erasable pens. These are 77 cents, and that's not bad. that wasn't bad. I saw other ones, they were a little more fancy, and Caden was showing them to me. I'm like, bud, this is what you need. This is good. You're learning how to write in pen as an eraser. It's what you need. You don't need the fancy pens. And he's fine with that. He's like a boy. He really ends up not caring or whatever. But when they have a race car pen or a Pokemon pen, I'm like, no. That's distracting. I'm pretty sure the teacher won't appreciate that anyways. Let's just get basic black ink erasable pens for 77 cents. Back there for $1.88, I got this, which isn't bad because it has like 2 compartments. The main one, and then this little one right here. And $1.88. Unfortunately, they didn't have the 97-cent ones when I went and looked. Don't go school shopping last minute. Don't do it. The next thing I got was 2 boxes of crayons and 1 pack of colored pencils. The crayons were 25 cents each, and these are 24 crayons in here. So you saw that I got the 16 crayons by Crayola for over $1, and this right here from the Crazy Art, 24 crowns, is 25 cents. The next thing I had to get was 1 subject wide ruled and 3 of them, and I found them for 25 cents each. Again, I had to dig through stuff, and I also had to go to other ends of the store where the school supplies wasn't like labeled to be, and I found these. So I got 3 of them, and they were 25 cents each. The next thing is 8 packs of index cards, which are 48 cents each. I got enough of these. Each child's teacher asked for some, so I got enough for each of them to bring 2 to their classroom. See, I got 3 pencil top erasers. Now these were not on the list exactly. They did say erasers, but I remember using these in school, and I've used them with my kids. But these are 57 cents each, and I got 3 packs of them. Again, it's that Pen and Gear brand, so it's not like the name brand, but it's that off brand that's way cheaper. The next thing that's on here is 1 zipper pouch, which is 97 cents. It's, again, that brand keeps coming up. That Pen and Gear brand, guys, like, they're legit. They're way cheaper than everything else in there. And they had really cute colors. They have where they can go into the binders, which is really good. I didn't get anything crazy, no Pokemon, no Batman, no Hello Kitty, nothing like that. Guys, you don't gotta do that. You gotta save money, and believe me, your kids will be just fine. I promise you. But yeah, this was really cheap. It was 97 cents. A pencil box for Charlie, actually, and this is just a small one. She didn't need a big one for her class, just something to keep all her pencils and stuff in. And this right here was only 48 cents. And it's super, super cute. Last thing is pencil sharpeners, and I got those for 25 cents each. Just 25 cents each, these little ones right here. So that is it. That's what I got. I say that's it. It's not like a whole lot that you see in other people's like back to school hauls. I've been watching other YouTubers back to school hauls, and they have like so much. And I just watched one the other day. It was like $700 in back to school shopping, and I'm just like, heck no. I got all of this for less than $90, right under $90, which is amazing for 4 kids going back to school. They're all in elementary school, and I got what they needed plus a little bit extra. There are some things that like the index cards and the glue and stuff that I am going to send to the teacher. Not right now. Right now I just need to get the things that my kids really, really need to start the year off right. So don't be afraid to do that, moms out there. Don't be afraid to just get what you need, and don't be afraid to not get the name brand stuff. Don't be afraid to not get the Superman backpack. It is okay. It'll be fine. All that matters is that your kids are going to school, and they are learning, they are getting their education, and they're growing up to be well-established, educated adults. That's what matters. But that is the end of this school haul, guys. I'm sorry it's filmed so late, so the lighting ain't perfect. You know, it's mom life. I literally have to get up in a couple hours because it's the first day of school tomorrow. But thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for supporting. I'm gonna have more hauls coming. I need a back to school clothes haul, grocery haul coming. I'm thinking about showing you guys what's in the kids' lunchbox, those kind of things. So definitely leave ideas down below. Keep those likes coming. Likes always help us out a whole lot and lets us know what you guys like to see. So definitely keep pushing those. Thank you guys again. It means so much. I love you guys, and I will see you in our next lifestyle video. Bye.